How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and today I need to give a special shout out to 4B Gaming. He contacted me and said, Driver, I think you can make a better video than I just made. Now, man, I don't know if I can do that, but let's give it a go here, and thank you very much for the tip. What we're going to be doing here today is go ahead and taking a look at these brand new stationary balers. Now, I've been making a ton of videos on these things, but I really like all the new things that you can do with this and the ways that it's expanding your game. And what I want to show here today is how you can get extra silage by using a silage additive tank right here. Now, I've got the other one over here that does not have one at all, and it's a pretty cheap option to put on these things, and I believe we're going to get quite a bit more silage. Now, the way that it's going to work is I've got to mow this field out here with grass multiple times, and the first time what I'm going to do is, well, let me just go ahead and show you. And for this test, I'm going to be mowing this field 3 different times. The first time, we are going to use a baler right here behind the mower. Now, this does not have a silage additive tank on it at all, and this is just going to be our control. This is how much silage we're going to be able to make. Now, I know it's going to be like chaff bales, but that it's going to ferment into silage, right? So that's the way these are going to work. And we don't have a silage additive tank on this one at all. So this is going to be our control. And then I'm going to come back with a couple collecting wagons, and both of these actually have the silage additive tank on them. By having the silage additive tank on this, we're going to get a boost on here as well. And the reason I need 2 of these is because I have 2 different setups here. Now, this is going to be the LT Master F115. Like I said before, this one does not have the silage additive onto it. So we're going to get the bonus coming out of the collecting wagon, but this one is not going to give us a bonus. And then this one over here is the exact same one, the 115, and it's got the silage additive tank on it. And what that's going to allow us to do is be able to get an additional bonus here. So I'm showing you 2 different ways in this video on how you're going to be able to get the bonus. And if you stack them on top of each other, oh my goodness. Let's go and get started here on the first test. I'm going to go ahead and hire a worker and let them take care of it for me. As you can see, everything is going to be going right there into the baler. We are going to get a bale. It's going to wrap it. It's going to kick it over here on its side. I'm going to come back with a tractor and a flatbed and pick them up. Now, I am missing a little bit here, but I will come back manually and pick all of that up. It's going to be a lot easier if the worker does it for me and then I come back and grab what's left. So I'll show you that the entire field is clean here at the end, and we'll get our total on the bales. For those of you that don't have the GÖWEIL DLC yet and you're a PC player, definitely check out the links down below in the description. I've got some that are going to take you there to the Giants website. You're going to be able to purchase the DLC there. It's only going to be $9.99 right now. And by using those links, you're going to help support the channel to help me get to bronze partner level, guys. That way I can get early access, again, continual for all of these future DLCs. I would greatly appreciate it. All right, back to the test. And for those of you wondering, yes, this field is at 100% fertilized. You can see our yield bonus is also at 100%. I got the entire field cleared up, and as you can see, I've got 22 bales sitting over there. Also, I can turn on my help menu here, and you can see down at the bottom, it shows 22 bales. Now, this is going to be consistent amongst all the different balers. I can turn that on and see exactly how many we make. I can also see that I have leftover 2,966 liters. All right, that's our baseline. Let's go set up the next test. Now, for the next 2 parts of this test, what I need to do is go ahead and collect all the grass that we mow and put it into here. Now, we do have the silage additive tank on both of these, so we are going to see a little bit of an increase in the yield, but we're not going to know exactly how much that is until we get over and bale them. Once we bale all of this up, all the bales are going to be the same size. Once we get it baled, then we'll know the difference in the bales to see how much free silage we're going to be able to make here by just having it only on the collector here and not on the baler too. I got both trailers filled up with almost 84,000 liters of product. You can see that we're off by like 2 liters here. I'm not going to consider that an error. It's just the way that the game is. So what I need to do now is go ahead and start loading in. Now, this one here with the silage additive tank is going to be making the blue wrapped bales, and the one without the silage additive tank is going to be making the white bales. So let's go ahead and get started here on this one. I'm just going to go ahead and dump the product in. It's going to go ahead and get going. and this one right here too. We're going to go ahead and just dump it in. It's automatically going to go ahead and keep this full as long as I keep that vehicle running and this right here. So as you can see, we are making bales right here, and we're going to be making 3,500 liter bales. So that is going to be very consistent with the ones that we already have over here. When I show you one of these right here, you can see they are 3,500 liter bales as well. You know, this would be a whole lot easier if I was in multiplayer right now. And that's where our sponsor for today's video comes in, GPORTAL. They host premium game servers for Farming Simulator 22. Doesn't matter if you're on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, or Mac, everybody can play together all at the exact same time on the same map. I recently became a partner with GPORTAL, but I've been using their servers for over a year for our public and members servers. I do have a discount code driver53 at checkout using the link below. Make sure you use that to get an additional 10% off your server. For Farming Simulator 22, they offer multiple server options with the 30-day 6 slot being the top seller right here. I like create your own configuration, and here's why. Because in this one, you can configure it to any way you like and really start to see your savings stack up. So say you want a 12 slot server. I'm going to go and do that right now. And I don't want this for just 30 days. I want to play on this for quite a while. So let's go 90 days. Well, look at that. You're going to get a 10% discount. 180 days, 15%. 365 days, you're going to get a 20% discount. And that's on top of the 10% that you're already going to get by using my code. You can also select which city you want the server to be in. I would choose the one that's closest to you and your friends or your crew. That way, you're going to have a lot less ping and a lot less lag here while you're playing. Another thing that you want to do really quick is you want to make sure that you select this 25 gigabytes of mod space. I know it costs a little bit, but you're going to want this because if you've got a lot of mods that you want to use or some really awesome maps, you're going to need that. A map can take up about half of the mod space, and then you only have just a little bit of an area to add some mods. So if you like mods, definitely select this right here. Once you get everything the way you like it, hit the continue button here. It's going to take you to the payment screen. You're going to complete the transaction, and then you're ready to start setting up your server. And for those of you that like to play other games as well, GPORTAL does have other servers that you can rent for games such as Ark or Minecraft or even Wreckfest. Thank you again, GPORTAL, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's go ahead and jump here into the results. So just to recap really quickly, we had 22 bales over here on this trailer, plus an additional 2966. That's a total of 79,966 liters. Now, if we come over here to this wrapper that does not have the silage additive included in it, you can see that we made 23 bales, plus we had 3,467 left over. That's a total of 83,967. That's going to be 5% more just by running it through this right here. So this silage additive on this tank right here gave us an additional 5%. We did not have one here at all. And I'm sure you're all wondering exactly how much more did we get here on this wrapper? Well, we got a total of 25 bales and we had left over 663 liters. That gives us a total of 88,163 total liters here. So by having the silage additive tank here on the baler and on our collector here, we got that additional 10%. It absolutely makes sense to spend just a little bit of money right here, get your silage additive tanks, and go ahead and get that free silage, guys.